Good morning, students. In this class, we will study about units. Okay. So, in the last class, we have discussed about what is like physical quantity, and to represent a physical quantity, what is required a number or a unit. For example, when you go to a shop and ask for rice to the shopkeeper, so you cannot say only a number ki give me 5. You have to define units after it. So in today's class we will study about the units. Okay, so I told you that there are 7 fundamental units, and today we will discuss the standard definition of 7 fundamental units. Okay, but first thing you need to keep in your mind always that for any physical quantity, two things are important. One is its number, and the second is its unit. Okay, and there are 7 fundamental units. So in your NCRT, the table 2.1, okay, in which the 7 base quantities and the base units are given. The 7 base quantities are: first is length, and its unit is meter. Okay, and it is represented by small m. Student, all the units are represented by small letters except when it start. So, what is the definition of 1 meter? Okay, so 1 meter is basically length traveled by light. Okay, in how much time? The time interval is 1 upon 299,792,458. Okay, it is approximately 3 into 10 raised to the power 8 meter per second, which is this speed. Means when you divide this number by 1 upon this number, you will get a number in that second, the distance traveled by light. Okay, so basically it's a, if you suppose the time is 1 upon the number which is given here. Okay, when you divide with this 299,792,458. Okay, so this is a very large number, so time will come very small in that time. Okay, in that time, basically the distance traveled by light. Okay, so if you divide the number 1 upon 299,792,458, so this time will come, it is very small. Okay, and that time the distance traveled by light. Okay, light will travel some distance, that distance is called 1 meter. So you, what is your time? Your time is 1 upon 299,792,458. In that time, the distance traveled by light, the how much distance is traveled by light will be your 1 meter. Okay, you don't need to memorize these number, this is to give you a sense of accuracy. Okay, and to get acquainted with the uh, standard definition, but this numbers will not come in your exams. You just need to get aware of what is the internationally accepted definition of 1 meter. Okay, now moving to the next one, that is mass, and its unit is kg. What is the kg? Kg is actually, there is a cylinder, okay, made up of platinum and iridium. Okay, there is a standard cylinder. The material which is it made up of is platinum and iridium, and it is kept at France. Okay, International Bureau of Weights and Measure. The mass of that cylinder is the standard mass of 1 kg. Okay, and it will go to all the manufacturer who made masses and weights. Okay, so what is the special thing in that cylinder also, that in that the height and the diameter of the cylinder is same. Okay, so this is the cylinder. Okay, you can see this is cylinder is made up of platinum and iridium, which is kept at International Bureaus of Weights and Measure at Sèvres near Paris in France. Okay, so this is the standard globally accepted 1 kg, and all the manufacturer who manufacture weights and or measurements, they take this is standard for their measurement. Okay, moving to the next base quantity. So our next base quantity is time. Okay, so time, you know about time, and its SI unit is second. Okay, and it is represented by small s. Okay, now what is the definition of 1 second? The second is the duration of 9192631 periods of radiation corresponding to the transition between the two hyperfine levels of the ground state of the cesium 133 atom. Okay, I can understand this is little bit complicated for you to understand, but I can make easy for you. Okay, students, there is a structure of atom. Okay, and there is a nucleus and the electrons are revolving around it. So if you talk about the electrons, so electrons has two. Electron can go in two states. One is its natural state in which it resides naturally, that is ground state. And if you give some energy to it in the form of heat, light, or anything, then electron jump to excited state. So naturally it resides in ground state. When we give some energy to it, it will go to excited state. Okay, now, so ground, suppose there is an electron in the black color and it is in a ground state. If we give energy in the form of heat, photon, or by any another source, so when we provide energy to the electron, it jumps to a energy state, excited state, and its energy is more. The energy of the excited state is more than the ground state. Okay, now see, let's talk about here the cesium atom, which is we take in the definition of 1 second. Okay, so the cesium is basically it has 55 electron. Okay, cesium has 55 electron and it has 1 2 3 4 5 6 orbits. Here we are interested in the last orbit, sixth, and in the sixth orbit there is a one electron. In the other electron resides in the five orbits. The last electron is in the sixth orbit. Okay, so what happens when we give energy to it? It will jump to its excited state, and the excited states, there are levels. Okay, there are two hyperfine levels. So hyperfine levels is also a small energy levels which is present in the excited state. So in that hyperfine levels, when the electron goes, then it do vibrations. Okay, and if we count that vibrations, and when the vibration becomes the number which is given in the definition, at that time we call it 1 second. Okay, so this is the case, like this our electrons start vibrating, and we will count its vibrations, and when the vibrations becomes the number which is given in the table, that is becomes equal to the 1 second. Okay, so this particle, this particle will not particle, electron will start vibrating in this way. It will vibrate, and we will count it's like it's one vibration, two vibration, three vibration, the number which is given in the table, which is very large number. At that time, when the vibration equals to that number, that time we call it 1 second. Understood? Okay, so basically that duration of vibration is 91926317770 periods. Okay, and radiation means like when we it goes into the excited state, then electron radiate the energy, because now it has some extra energy from its ground level, and when that extra energy is radiated in the form of energy, it can be light, heat, or other form of the energy depending upon the nature of the atom. Okay, so this is about the definition of 1 second. All the remaining four I'll discuss in the next video. Okay, so you will note down this work in your notebook.